Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Sirianatarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Libras. Libra, we're going to take a look at the person you're not in communication with or the person who broke your heart. And we're going to see what they might be thinking or feeling, how they might be viewing you, and any possible action they may take towards you, and get as much advice as possible from Spirit. So let's go ahead and get started. Libras, I just want to thank you for all your love and support that you show me in this channel. And if you're new and these messages do resonate with you, I'm going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, my dear Libras, let's go ahead and see what messages come through for you regarding the person that you're not in communication with or the person who broke your heart. Okay, so what they've been thinking or feeling, we have the Knight of Pentacles, how they're viewing you as the Six of Swords, and final advice or outcome, the Hermit card in reverse. Wow, some of you might be Virgo, Libra cusps, or maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. Overall energy, we've got the Two of Cups. So I was going to say Pisces. I did just come off the Pisces reading, but I know I'm in the Libra reading. But there might be something in the Pisces reading for you if you're dealing with one. Or you have Pisces in your chart. But the Two of Cups here tells me that you have a soulmate on your hands, Libra. And the Two of Cups is about love and reciprocity and balance. And I see that you may have somebody here with some deep secret feelings that they haven't told you, that may have been growing stronger with more distance between you and them. I do feel this person is going to reach out. With the Knight of Pentacles, they're a very slow burning energy, and it feels like they do have Earth in their chart. The Six of Swords energy tells me that you have your back to this person, though. And I don't know if there was a heartache or a betrayal, but it looks like my Libras, they see or they feel like you've moved on. But many of them, they wanna catch up to you. They want to meet up with you, or they want to be on the other side of that body of water waiting for you. So let's go ahead and see. Knight of Pentacles, why is this here? Wow, your person has been, they've got Virgo in their chart, it feels like, for sure. Or they're just embodying this energy. Your person's in single lady, single man mode. They kind of have everything they want, except they don't have you, Libra. This is somebody who has a lot to offer and wants to give a lot to this connection. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, but they're not taking any action right now because this is somebody who's most likely prone to overanalyzing and overthinking. But this is somebody who's very planned, very organized. They're working hard towards up-leveling stability. I feel they've reached a place, Libra. They've reached a place where they feel comfortable about taking, I don't know, like wanting a relationship now. They may have put, I feel for a lot of my Libras, this person may have put things on hold for their career, or they didn't feel like they had enough to offer, or there's somebody who just, you know, they will not be pressured. They may have been a little bit commitment shy, but I'm not getting because they're a player. It's just, this is somebody who takes a long time to deliberate and to make decisions. Strong Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn energy, but especially Virgo here with the Hermit card. So they see you as moving on, but Libra, there's something about you that brings them peace. Oh, I don't know if they broke your heart or they feel like you broke theirs. They are hurting. Look at that. And many of you, you know, for many of you, I feel like you really loved this person or you saw a future with this person, but they were like, I just kind of get like they either went away to school or they chose their career or something over you. They know they broke your heart, but that you've moved on from this, but they're seeing you differently. They also see you as wise and enlightened. The Hanged Man as well, you know, Libra, some of you, you may have waited for this person for quite some time. They know that. They know they're a slow burner. They probably knew that they kept you waiting, but I'm not getting a narcissist energy. I just feel this person is like very deliberate, very very, I want to say almost like it gives them anxiety to not know all the details before they make a decision. Like they're not super spontaneous. The Hanged Man, though, tells me that things are moving forward for you. And some of my Libras, that's because you've met somebody else. Maybe you're actually physically moving, different city, state, country even. But the Hanged Man, it's like things are moving. They're seeing you differently. They're seeing you as, I think, marriage material. Because that Knight of Pentacles is like slow and steady. Like, you know, I'm ready. I feel like your person is ready for a relationship now. But again, it's like it's like you weren't on the same page. It's like when you were ready and offering them everything here, Libra, I don't think they were ready. And I think they know they broke your heart and the decisions that they made. But with the Hermit card, many of them, they've gone within for these answers. I think they've stayed single for a majority of you who are dealing with this person. And the Hermit card, they're going to come out, they're going to reach out and tell you what they've learned, or what, you know, what they see, what they understand now. But for many of my Libras too, I feel like you've taken your time healing, processing this. And many of you also are ready to sort of come out of single person mode. I feel you've done a lot of shadow work, a lot of heart healing, and things are moving forward and you're moving on from this. And that absolutely can be activating this cord between you. So again, do what's best for you. This person with the Knight of Pentacles, again, they do go back and forth. And I don't think that this person is lazy. I just feel like sometimes I just get with this energy here, like they don't have the emotional bandwidth, or they didn't have the emotional bandwidth for a relationship because of school or finances or paying off debt or something. I mean, obviously it can be anything, but that's sort of the energy I'm getting with all those pentacles. Why is the Hermit in reverse here? 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So some of you, this person's coming back around to offer you serious commitment. They see spending the rest of their life with you. It's going to come as a shock and a surprise. For others of my Libras, the Hermit card in reverse is you've done a lot of up-leveling and you're about to meet somebody very important, or you've been focused on your career. Queen of Wands in reverse. I think something's going to really trigger you about this person, Libra. I think a lot of you are going to wonder, why are you coming back now when I'm feeling good? I've healed. I've decided to move on. And this is when you decide to show up. I mean, that's the conversation I hear you having, or I hear you being like, oh, like they're actually showing me somebody throw their phone like either against the wall or on the bed, like right now. Like, are you serious? Like, I waited for this person for so long and I was so heartbroken about them. And then they decide to show up as soon as I meet somebody else, or as I'm moving, or as I'm, you know, finally healed. So just be careful with the Queen of Wands in reverse, because I feel like you've done a lot of work to heal and to up level. So I do feel that it's a little bit of a warning, Libra, that this person is going to trigger you when they do come back in. They do see this as a true love situation. But for some of my Libras, you know, it's not going to be good enough with the Queen of Wands in reverse. You know, this person wasn't able to commit for some reason in the past. And if you still have those doubts, you know, Spirit wants you to trust your intuition because you've received some sort of enlightenment. And we see the Temperance energy in reverse. I feel like your person is going to get to a point where they can't hold back anymore. But I also see somebody here losing their cool or losing their temper. Okay, Libra, and I want you to be really aware of that, because this might really piss you off. Okay, that this person that you gave so much to, that you were committed to, that you saw a future with, okay, I don't know it. I'm not even sure that the ending was nasty, but the fact that whatever they chose themselves over you with the 9 of Pentacles. And I kind of feel there's a little bit of an insensitivity here. For some of you, your person, yeah, they're just very focused on their wealth and their stability. And, you know, you can't turn people off and on like that either. So just be aware of it, okay? This person is probably going to reach out. It's probably going to be triggering. Some of you, you're going to want to heal this connection. For others of you, no, you're moving on, onwards and upwards. So let's see what else we need to know about Libra's person. So we have really strong Sag energy. Temperance energy in reverse tells me, I kind of get this person might have like don't get me wrong, okay? This is not going to be for all of my Libras, but for some of you, I feel like this person is very intelligent, very organized, but their social skills are not that great. Like their emotional intelligence is somewhat lacking. Maybe they have a tendency to blurt out things or say the wrong thing at the wrong time. Some of you may know that and be accepting of that. For others of you, it's just going to piss you off, okay? So just, that's not for all of you. It's just a weird little message that came out there. That may resonate with somebody. Let's see. What do we need to know about Libra's person? And we also do have this Pisces energy. So that little Pisces slip in the beginning of the reading is, you know, not for naught. But we have the Pisces and the Virgo axis here, which for me as a reader is always an indication of a soulmate connection. But both of those cards are in reverse. So without a doubt, this is a soulmate. But remember, our soulmates are not always around for the duration of our time. You know, sometimes they're around for a short period or a long period. So you guys are going to be the ones that decide, my dear Libras. Your person wants to, yeah, they're reminiscing. They want to rekindle things. They're getting advice. Yeah, for some of you, they're like watching YouTube videos. They might be in therapy even. They might be asking friends and family about how to do this. Promises, but some of my Libras, they made false promises, or it felt like they were making false promises to you in the past. And so this is always an interesting card because, you know, it's a candy ring. So, you know, you suck on this and it goes away. It's not a diamond. It's not here to stay. It's not the hardest material in the world. So for a lot of you, you know, you might be seeing it as a very sweet offer, but it's ephemeral or not maybe long lasting. Spirit babies, some of you, you do have children together. Some of you, you are meant to have children with this person. Those of you that do or want to end up, you know, marrying this person or spending decades with them. And all you see is love. This person has rose-colored glasses on when they're looking at you, Libra. But I want you to be aware of that because it's also partially because you're moving on. Because you've healed, because you've moved on. And that's really activated this cord between you two. And I also feel, you know, there's a little bit of an anger and frustration here. It's like, why, where was this energy when we were breaking up? Or where was this energy when you made the decision to choose, you know, your career or something else over me? And we get dedications, but I feel this person's coming in big. I always get, you know, John Cusack, for those of you, it will date me, who get what I'm saying, John Cusack out in the lawn with a big old boom box, you know, with these love songs here. This person, maybe they will make you, or they did make you a playlist. Music might be something that you really bond over, or you have in common. I've never met a Libra that didn't have a beautiful music collection. So they probably know that. Maybe they have Libra in their chart as well. This is a Two of Cups situation, though. There is potential for love, but I feel that's whatever you decide here, because some of my Libras, this is just going to be like, no, it's too little, too late. I waited too long. I've moved on, and you're already in a higher level of commitment with a soulmate, or that's what you're calling in. So really do trust your intuition here. Let's see what we need to know about this person. This person right now, though, they've got it real bad for you. And I feel that they want to be impulsive. I don't think they're impulsive by nature, but with the Temperance card in reverse, Libra, I feel like this person is like, okay, I've just got to say it. I've got to, and I do feel there's a little bit of a childlike energy to this person. Like, I don't know if they're going to, like, out of the blue send you a lot of flowers, or kind of feel like if they just show up with like a grandiose gift, or out of nowhere that you've just sort of had your life on hold for them. And that's not the case for many of you, or all of you, almost all of you. So it's just something there. And you know, this promise ring here in the middle is like, it's still something that you could get out of a vending machine, or at, you know, at like a, you know, at a convenience store. You know, it's still, there's something childlike about this person's energy. And we see overreacting. Between every action and reaction is the option to pause, think, and prevent unreasonable responses. So for some of my Libras, like, I feel like you did give this person a lot of chances. Maybe you felt they overreacted to what your needs and desires were for this connection. Maybe, you know, I'm getting this interesting sort of storyline that is very specific, but some of my Libras, you did want higher level of commitment, and they just kind of freaked out about it. But not because they're like a player. I do not get player energy off of this person. I either get a lack of emotional maturity, or they're just like really focused on their career or their finances. But I also feel too, they may trigger you to overreact here. Okay, so And Libras, you, for the most part, you're very balanced, but I do think this is going to evoke quite a reaction to you when this person comes in. Like, why now? Or some of you are going to be like, are you kidding me? We get sexuality. Explore and experiment with one another to deepen intimacy. Okay, so this person, they definitely are attracted to you. Yeah, interesting. For some of you, you may have taught this person a lot when it comes to intimacy. I'm just kind of getting like a little bit of a conservative person who spends a lot of time on their own. So I feel like you made quite an impression on this person regardless, Libra. Wow. Okay, so these came out. So these are your messages, behaviors. It takes two to create a situation. We must be accountable for what we contribute. So I love that because it's very Libran energy. Is this balance? What did I do? What did they do? So remember, it does take two. And it's also about, you know, this person definitely wants to come back in, make some promises and maybe even long-term promises. But again, is that what you want? In the past, reflect and appreciate what you have experienced. If there's something keeping you stagnant, it may be time to release it. Yeah, and I do feel a lot of my Libras, like the crying shame that I'm picking up on here is you waited for this person. I do feel that you waited for this person for quite some time. And when they didn't make that call or send that text, or that you didn't get that knock on that door, or they didn't respond to your messages, you know, that's when sort of the healing started to begin. And for a lot of you, you are very different than what they are expecting or what they once knew. I feel you're a lot stronger, but there is love here. So again, you're going to see what you have to trust your intuition about this situation. But courageous, you have more strength than you give yourself credit for. You can do this. Yeah. So Libras, you're definitely in an empowered energy. Let's see what this person would like to say to you. I just looked at the card at the bottom. It said, you didn't see my tears. Yeah, I do feel this person compartmentalizes their, or they might have a tendency to intellectualize their emotions, Libra, which may be a bit frustrating for you. And definitely if they have got that strong Virgo or Earth in their chart, they probably are very sensitive, but you wouldn't know it, okay? They won't show it. And I do feel some of you, you wanted a little bit more emotion or a little bit more passion here. And I don't think they were giving it to you. I just get with that Earth energy, like this person was very, I don't necessarily doesn't mean that they were always serious all the time, but they were really focused on whatever their goals were. Will you ever make things right? So I feel, Libra, a lot of you waited for this person for a long time. Maybe they feel like you were the one that was supposed to reach out. It's going to be different for all of you. They're still hurting about this. They're not available. And I want to start over. Yeah. And that's the thing. For some of you, it's like, is this person truly emotionally, physical, financially available? And for some of my Libras, it's going to be a yes. But for a lot of my Libras, I think it feels like it may be too little, too late here. And I regret lying to you. Interesting. So maybe, you know, there is the Three of Swords here. So your stories are going to be different. You know what happened between the two of you. There's definitely regrets and remorse here. Storm, every hurricane comes to an end, number 44. So I do feel, Libras, like you have this heartache right in the center of this reading. And with the Hanged Man energy in reverse, this is a very powerful karmic lesson. I feel the storm is coming to an end for you. You're in that Six of Cups energy, moving out of troubled waters. And I feel like you don't want to look back, but I feel that's just when this person comes in. Okay, for a lot of you, it's going to be quite frustrating there. But again, it may be a test from the universe, okay? And we get feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. All right, interesting. So for a lot of my Libras, this person, it is a reminder that you are pretty badass, pretty awesome, pretty amazing. This person's going to let you know they feel that way about you. Accept it. Be open to receiving these compliments. But again, if you're not on the same page, you're just not on the same page. But a lot of my Libras, you've achieved financial stability. Again, because maybe you weren't in this connection or relationship, like you just really bossed up. I don't know if you focused on your own business or you focused on I don't know, your physical health or whatever it is. But you are definitely sitting pretty, looking good. Maybe not feeling great at this moment, but you will be. And you never needed those wings to fly. Yeah, and for some of my Libras, you're realizing you may have felt even at some point codependent on this person or on this relationship. I do feel that you have set yourself free, and I feel with many of my Libras, you're ready to explore new horizons. You feel there's something, you deserve more, and I feel that's true for a lot of you. And mourning, the world awaits you. Yeah, some of my Libras, you're absolutely traveling. Like some of you, you're going abroad. You got a job elsewhere. You're moving. Yeah, it's a beautiful energy. You've set yourselves free. And like I said, you were in a serious situation here where there was a lot of heartache. I can see for my Libras that times got dark and tough after this breakup, maybe even before the breakup. And again, it feels like a case of you expanding through the extremes here. All right, let's see what messages come through for you. True love. So this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. I'm stuttering a little bit. So there are true love. This is true love, true feelings here, Libra. Okay, and that's what Spirit really does want you to know, because I think that's why this connection, it touched you so profoundly, so deeply. Okay, so if you're questioning it, there is true love. It is a Two of Cups situation. All right, working less will help strengthen your relationship. That's your person. Okay, maybe it's your energy, who knows, but I feel your person wants to strengthen the relationship, but a lot of you, and there are true love feelings here, but for a lot of my Libras, it feels too little, too late, okay? And we get unavailable because this person is unable to give you all you deserve. And it's like you're on your way out. You're on your way to bigger and better things, Libra. And this person taught you what it felt like to be alone. That's what I'm getting. Even if you were in a relationship with them, there was love here, but this person isn't able to give you all that you deserve, okay? But whatever you decide to do, and like I said, some of you will decide to give this person another shot, to go slow. Make sure that this person really is, if they're coming in to make you some sort of promise or some sort of, commitment or something like that, like, oh, things are going to be different, make sure that you hold them accountable. And don't go in and act like the wife or the girlfriend or the husband or the boyfriend before you know what they're truly giving you. But like I said, for a lot of my Libras, you've already made this decision, you see them differently, and you're moving on. Okay, so some powerful energies here. What I do feel is important for you to know, and I've said it a million times and I'm going to say it again, there is real love here between the two of you. And, and that's what hurts. That's the cord between you. But again, soulmates are not always our life partners or the person that we spend our whole lives with. So do what's best for you, Libra. Okay, I'm sending you so much love and light. If these messages resonate, I'm going to ask that you hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Also, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. All right, sending you love and light. Take care.